that. You know you got to be in a certain place at a certain time. And you know it's going to be certain energies and vices. No different than us doing a live stream. The tribe is hot, heated, it's wonderful, but somebody may have some blockages, or somebody may not like what I'm saying, or you're saying da da da. What we do? We sage before we do something. We sage so you can do that same thing day to day life. You know, you're going into a job that you really, these people are off the chain. I'm looking for the best way to get out of this situation. You need to start covering yourself. Cover yourself. So you've owned yourself. You own all your totality. You've forgiven yourself for all the bullshit, because that's the other thing. The ego cannot be inflated if you have sat there and forgiven yourself for any mistakes that you have made, identifying yourself. So you own that. You've operated in that. Now you want to call things forth, life and death being in the tongue, cast your own self a spell, right? Do all that. Do all that. Speak before you get to that particular situation and watch how things move. And then you have to trust it. It's no different than asking for things that you want. You'd be like, okay, I want this and I want that. When do you go from asking and wanting to actually decreeing and saying it's so and operating like it is? Eventually, as you move through that, it's just what it is. The egos, they know they can't voice in front of you. They become laughable. They become laughable. Where you literally are just like, and you're about your business. They have to go and into another space and create that particular environment. That's what I've seen. I've watched it, men and women, men and women. Okay, how am I gonna handle this? We have
Mm.
a choice.
Yeah.
That's the we got the power to it.
Yeah.
So it depends on the situation. Now
Yeah.
you know darn well you ain't gonna let nobody walk up on you and lay hands.
Mm-mm.
Okay, we
Mm-mm. Yeah.
but the way
Listen.
they coming to lay hands, baby, they sitting in the cut, riding over,
Listen.
plotting and scheming. You
Um,
smart as a wolf, right? But
my mom was
gentle
a
as a
pit.
dove.
Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. My mom was a pit bull, and and I'm a mama's boy. Proud too. You know.
By yourself. And most people want to take everybody with them. The depth of that. You can't.
Mm-mm.
People come alongside of you, but you can't
Yes.
take everybody with you, even when it's good. You
Yes.
can't take everybody with you. You have
Yes.
to have that lane for yourself first. So yes, I would have liked to have been able to talk to, my authority figures and say, okay, well, look, this is what I'm doing. They only had so much knowledge themselves because they didn't allow themselves. Let's just say when we speak about generational curses, even and cutting the cords, and we're talking about like the mentality, mediocrity.
Yes.
What secrets are you holding from yourself? Because
Yes.
you develop that within your family.
Hmm.
Everybody keeping a secret. The depth of that. So us being able to first just be able, just strong enough to show up for yourself. That's number one.
Mm.
You can't listen, you can't put the cart before the horse. You've heard that one, right?
Oh,
You
yeah.
can't do that leap down on yourself. You can try, but you're gonna end up falling back.
Yes.
As they say, you're okay, you're gonna take these 2 steps forward, you're gonna these steps back. Well, at least if the journeys expand a length of time, you literally can go in a journey literally in one moment.
Mm.
That because it starts in the mind.
Hmm.
So it's us getting hold of that. Tap back into your creativity. I don't care what it is you're doing, whether it's mixing music, it's art, it's designing, it's this. This is part of us that was taken from self as young children, and they're doing it now.
Yeah.
Let's just put it.
Yes.
They
Yeah.
doing it now. Just give you something artificial. We at least we could go outside, jump rope, play tag, climb the roof. You know,
Yeah.
these particular things. Now we have to be even more creative with how we internalize and externalize and move in our gifts. So how do you know you have, regardless if you're trying to do something with it or not? When you wanted to sit down, I believe that the the highest point of my gift came when I was just like, oh, listen, I'm tired. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of trying to tell people or I'm trying to be good. And this is enough. I'm done. But then the gift just kept making room for me. Like,
The gift kept,
I know you're trying to
gift kept
sit in
gifting. Hey, get that. Go ahead and get that. Get that gift. You got to get that gift now.
trying to sit over there incognito. We're having your little coffee. No, baby. Sorry, no. I'm gonna send this soul right to you. Gone, gone right here. No, you can't avoid them. You get that. How you gonna do that? You can't stop thyself. You can't. And once you own it, that's what I mean. Because it can be a good thing or a bad thing. Once you own your totality, baby, that means you work through all this bullshit you done. You've worked through it. And once you start owning it, you're allowing space for yourself. I always tell the ladies, and several times I would do invite women in and feed them and this sort of thing. And we were, edifying women basically. Um, and I would say, we're gardens, beloved. We're freaking gardens. Tend to your own garden first before you try to tend to hers. What you doing? Take care of thyself first. And then once you build up such a harvest, you'll be able to feed people from your harvest. Your cup will runneth over. All these different things that we actually get to hear, whether people use them in a negative way or positive, what you heard. It's up to you to decide how you're going to move. It is up to you. It may not seem like that because you have authority figures in different levels of your life. But the biggest authority you have is yourself. Stand on your square, be seated on your throne, hello, and rule from the mind.
Mm,
It is the biggest thing that's attractive right now, right? It's visually, it's always been there.
yeah.
To gain people's attention, to gain people's mind, to be access to their portal.
Yes.
So I would say tap into yourself, regardless of
Yes.
it. I know maybe you've done certain things and you don't feel like you're worthy of it. And that was the walk. Even for
Yeah.
myself, I had to go through the walk. I had to go to that door that people told me I could not go to that door. Why the hell are you telling me I can't go to this door?
Yeah.
What's behind the door? Have you gone through this door?
Listen.
Have you
Look.
gone through this door? So
Yeah.
what have you done in that door?
Yeah.
So I should be able to listen to what you've gone through because we can learn in different ways. We can learn by going through, we can learn by bearing witness, and we can
Yeah.
learn by actually creating that thing.
Yeah.
So I should be able to listen to what you said and move forward, right?
Hmm.
Take the good things. It's what I tell my daughter. And listen, baby, watch my walk. Bear witness, honey. Highs, lows, in between. You take what is good for you that serves you on
Yeah.
your journey. Take it,
Yes.
pocket it. Don't
Mm,
use all of them at once, baby.
mm,
Just take them out
mm.
like you got a machete.
Yeah.
Take them out. Use it when you need it.
Yeah.
Put it
Yeah.
back. This sort
Mm,
of thing. But again, I still say you always have to start with yourself.
mm,
Use yourself, your own life as a canvas.
mm.
Create your own life as a canvas.
I love that answer. And I want to chime in because we got and